Yeah, I think I'm gonna win it too. But also, I know J Rock's team is pretty nice, so we'll see. Yeah, and I think he has that Nwabuko receiver still if he doesn't leave. So yeah, matter of fact, I'm about to scout this team super fast. See what he's looking like. Left chart. Alright, so he has, what's his team Pitt? He has Holstein, he's nice. His Bryce Baker is a star too. Back and quarterback, 90 speed, so I gotta watch that. Running backs are average, 91, 92, 92. He's got golf. He has Porter at 95 speed, Nwabiko at 99, and then the rest are, okay. Alright, bet he said search, let's go. Alright. Alright, bro, let me let you go later. Oh, okay, he's here. Go.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Culliver. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Lopez wants to fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
How you missed that fucking pass, dude? 2 lead blockers out front.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Porter. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panther!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Hey, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline
that's how you
with
respond.
a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Finds his man, it's Porter.
That's an old hoodie. That's why I have it. That's an old hoodie. That's why I have it growing up.
This offense is feeling it.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's look at the big picture for Pitt. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to
She
throw
said
the
that she was
football.
going to
Look
see
at
if she was
everybody
dropping
playing
off today,
man
but
across
she
the
didn't
board.
respond
You still
after
got
that.
the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and
Yeah,
just a
it's
few
fine.
breaths away from the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the
I'll be
line.
fine.
This situation, you might see a shot play. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Yeah.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's loose down the left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You know
And
what?
once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like
Okay,
this.
no, I saw that
You
her
hand
and
it
Wes
to him,
were
he
at
can
the
do
hospital
rest.
yesterday
Look
on
at the
Snapchat,
speed.
but I figured it
Look at
was
the
just
elusiveness,
like
getting to the
a
end
check
zone.
up.
Nice run.
I'll reach out to him.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Yeah, I'll call her on my way into work.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
The sure hands, it's Porter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Grab near the sticks, it's Hicks. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Using his legs, it's Scott. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple and really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's take just a second and talk a little Pitt. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Guys, let's talk for just a second about Pittsburgh. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss. And he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, to the next, to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Handoff from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Lopez to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive block.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Quickly out to the tight end. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Gets it out quickly. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose on the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snagged in the middle, it's Porter. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Culliver. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got the first down and more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Quickly complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
You're dealing with a second and long. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Lopez wants to fire. Right on target this time. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
Deep shot for the end zone. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help some, alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
With the catch, it's Goff.
What the fuck just happened there?
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup.
That's crazy.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight
They didn't
ends
even jump,
nowadays
bro.
that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback,
That's
and they
wild.
find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They're working that left side. Still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, we always talk about the importance on defensive tackling. This secondary, they're going to have to really play with great effort and do a better job tackling these wideouts.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. They'll go back to the ground. Picks up the first down. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Pitt. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Lopez to pass. Finds the tight end. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels have moved it inside the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Run in the red zone. It's gone. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gonna run it. It's Goff. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Lopez wants to fire. Scrambling away.
Come on,
Gets
man.
rid of it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's
My
starting
fault.
to develop that.
Should've
His
took the
third
pass.
interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open at the 20. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Culliver. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got room at the 35. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
On the move at the 30. Lots of running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it past the marker. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. Chance to mull things over. let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Hunt is on its way. He makes the fair catch and they'll spot the ball at the 18. See some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Gauze. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On the direct snap, it's Gauze. Running to Green. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Lopez to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking to throw on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. The Panthers will hustle through the line. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll take it to the house. He got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Culliver. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carry.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Lopez wants to fire. Throws to the wideout.
How the fuck do you miss that throw, bro? Why the fuck up?
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on,
Just
bro.
a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Fires to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. We're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Culliver. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
The give from the gun. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Lopez to pass. Unloads to the wide.
Come on, bro. He don't even go for it.
And now he's up to 14.
Like,
just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first
oh,
down
man.
at 42.
Good game.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Rushes on him. He lost
me.
one down the sideline.
How the fuck? That is bullshit. He just rubbed him the fuck off, man.
Touchdown.
What the fuck is that hoe shit?
That record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the fourth quarter. Back to the quarterback. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
During the week, you always practice these trick plays, and as a player, you're like, when are we going to break it out? When are we going to call it? They break out the flea flicker, and it breaks out to 6-6.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Lopez wants to fire. Throwing right. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense looking great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up, and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't